Hey, Matt here. Welcome to MOBStreet. Today, out here at Karl Malone Powersports with the 2025 TW200. So, Karl Malone Powersports down here in Provo, and they were nice enough to let me come in and check out the 2025. So, the same color scheme as the 2024, but this bike in person looks extremely good. So this color is more of like a, I would say more of like a matte gray almost, but looking really well. So there we go, kind of a walk around of the bike there. Now the 2025 TW is the same as the other bikes that have been out for a while, or the other TWs that have been out for a while. You've got the 130/80/18 front tire, you've got the 140/80/8, or excuse me, the 180/80/14 rear tire. So still the drum brake in the back, disc brake up front, and look at that, still have the Mikuni 28mm carb on there, and a 5-speed with a 14-tooth front sprocket and a 50-tooth rear sprocket, which makes it absolutely great for the trails and just putting around town, having a good time. So this one, all of them actually have the passenger pegs on here, passenger seat. My wife actually really enjoys riding on the back of the TW. It's pretty comfortable. So I mean, this one with the gearing the way that it is, it can haul me around with my wife on the back, no problem. So you still have the analog meter with your little trip meter right here. So the only electronics on this bike are your headlight, your horn, your turn signals, and then your start and kill switch, and that is it. So there's no frills, no gimmicks, and you know what, the TW, it don't care. Straight up, no apologies, not a big deal on there. So let's see, what am I missing? You've got a 1.8 gallon tank on here, and Yamaha estimates that you get 78 miles a gallon with that. Now, depending on how you ride, where you ride, the terrain you're riding in, I'm usually getting about 72 to 75 miles per gallon with my stock TW. So there's a lot of upgrades and everything that you can do for them, so that's something to look into later on. Or if you just want to keep it stock straight out the gate, that's a good way to go as well. So this one, you've got 10.4 inches of ground clearance, and you've got a 31.1 inch seat height on here. So like I said, a 5-speed, and you've got 6.3 inches of suspension travel in the front, 5.9 in the rear. Now this is not adjustable, so I mean, without tearing everything apart, the way the suspension is, the way it comes, is what you get. So, but as far as reliability goes, you cannot beat the TW with that little 200cc engine in there. Excuse me, a 196 if you want to get technical. With that on there, this bike is straight up bulletproof. It can go anywhere, it can do pretty much anything, but you're not going to get there fast. So let me say this right now, if you're looking at a TW and your very first question is, oh, how fast does it go? You're looking at a TW for the wrong reason. So this one, I would say a good cruising speed with the TW is about 50 to 55 miles an hour. Like I said, there's a few aftermarket parts out there that you can get that can take that up or actually bring that down, just depending on the sprocket that you use for the TW. So if you are in the market for the 2025 TW and you are close to the Provo area, come on down here to Karl Malone in Provo. They've got this 2025 sitting here. They had, I think, 5 or 6 of them show up, and all the other ones were already gone. This is the only one out here now, and there's no name on it. There's no waiting list, which is extremely unheard of. So if there's questions or comments, put those down below. I will put the information to the Karl Malone dealership here in the description of this video. I'll put the phone number on the screen here so you can call them and ask them about it. And yeah, come on down and get you a brand new TW. I'm Matt. This is MOBStreet out here with the 2025 TW200. We'll see you in the next one.